I'm going second. Yeah, so I really like the idea of being able to have a symbiosis and a long neck burrowing, so I'm going to put in this 0, leave this at nothing. Hopefully people don't get greedy with enough food. Or if like someone goes greedy, someone else eats them. That would be ideal. I don't really need to put these up right now, because I'm just going to eat 1 food, or I eat 0 food and whatever. So Pompkin's gone pretty greedy here. Regularus has gone about equally greedy. This intelligence does nothing. I mean, it might... The one thing it does do, he went first. It makes us think maybe he's got a defensive card. And maybe he'll still use it. At least it's on the left where he can cooperate with it later. Cool. I think it's pretty obvious that I am going to put in a -3 here, because I do not need for there to be a lot of food this round. Probably going to save the intelligence, if I can. I don't think I can, though. I think if I want to play the fat tissue so I can do this, then the intelligence ends up over here with this. Do I think there's going to be enough for me to eat here and here? Ooh, I kind of hope so. This is safer. Either way, I've still used the intelligence. I can still eat 3. I think this is probably a good idea. Just because filling up this fat tissue is definitely going to be a powerful thing for me, because it does on a burrowing species. So I should definitely make sure I can focus my eating on that when I'm expecting there to be, I don't know, like 4-ish. It's 4 of us. How much are we actually... Ooh, this guy... Again, with the foraging and co-op, just put them on different species, okay? Please? Oh, it's painful. Like, maybe, but why is the intelligence out here doing nothing? Intelligence belongs over there, with cooperation. This guy's going to let this die, I think. No, he's still going to get enough for it, because the rest of us do not eat fast. So Pompkin's going okay at getting some food in. Okay, so this round I need a total of 0 food available. I'm also going last. In the absence of any way to have 0 food available, maybe I kind of fool them and just put in a 6-make species and assume they can probably eat. It's not a terrible plan. It's a semi-terrible plan, but I'll do that just in case I think I can scavenge here. As much as I like Scavenger at the left, Scavenger to keep this thing full and burrowed is also good. There's the plausible satisfaction of a teensy little carnivore that I can make. But I really think in this case, if I get cooperations, I really do want them to be out this side. But if I don't think any of these are carnivores, I feel a lot like they aren't. I'm pretty willing to do this. I did put in a 6, I only need to eat 3 of them. I think that's okay. If they are carnivores, then I've overplayed this a little bit. Could work on the intelligent cooperator. That's eating quite fast. These are eating reasonably fast, so maybe I don't even get my 3. We'll see how overdone this is soon. This guy still hasn't actually ever saved any cards for his intelligence. This guy either eats 2 or 1 right now. He eats 2. This guy eats 2. This guy eats probably 2, and I just lose those 2 species. So I put in that 6 because I was really hopeful that other people who needed the food available would put the food in. And I would put the food in with them. I'd get to make species and keep them. Didn't work. This is what I call a stroke of good fortune. I'll put in maybe this 2. Not Not really sure how I plan to defend something out here right now, but right now we'll do this, just make sure that keeps getting fed consistently. If it gets to eat, it gets to eat, I guess. That's not a foraging, that's a foraging. I'd kind of like to make something that's not going to get killed over here, but whatever, I'll just leave it there. If it eats, it eats, if not, it not. 10 is good. This guy might get... there's no way he gets 8 of it. Not in this environment. This guy takes 3, I take 1. He only gets 3. He's been doing really well so far, so I'm happy with that. Oh, no wonder this guy's doing dumb shit. It's a bot. This guy's actually... I think he's actually doing the best right now, after that little fall from Pompkin. He may not quite have the most food digested, I reckon Pompkin does, but he's really got the momentum going. So I think he's doing fine. Right now I'm strongly considering a defensive herding intelligence over here, and another long neck burrowing down here. It means we don't really need this warning call, because not really planning to use it. So we'll do that, we'll make this... we'll just give it 3 population, hopefully nobody makes a carnivore that big. You know what, I don't think there's any point trying to make and defend this right now. I'll put this one out here, maybe I'll just make this species here, rather than even making a new species. We can actually do this, ooh, that's clever. Then we can just go like this, aim to eat once, intelligence once. Again, kind of unhappy that it's not over here where I can get the cooperations going, but it was the best way for me to actually get some food running right now with my cards, because I couldn't wait, because we're really not piling in the food much, and when we are, I can't eat it, because other people eat it really fast. So for me right now, I think this is my most sensible way to make sure that I can eat. If this is going to be like an intelligent carnivore or something, I'm a bit fucked, but, I mean, I lose to ambush carnivores as well, which it could be. Yeah, so this is an ambush carnivore. I'm not going to bother using a card to get 2 food for 2 population that I'm about to lose. He got lucky that I made this, unless he's aiming to attack. This was already here. I don't know who he's going to aim to attack, whether he wants to try to extinct this or this. I'm hoping he goes for this because it's been doing consistently very well. I think this guy should intelligence and then eat. He missed that opportunity, so he's going to miss out on a little bit of food if that gets taken away from him. This guy probably wants to eat this before anyone else can. Like, good choice. I want to find out if I'm going to lose these population before I bother using intelligence into them. If they're going to die, I don't want to spend a card saving them. So I'm just going to let this be full, and then I'll use intelligence. Okay, so now that I know he can't extinct this, I will get the intelligence off now, before he can prevent me from eating one. Because even if he ate it once, I was still going to do that. So I'd like to get it in while I still get 2 food. Regularus is doing surprisingly well. Regularus can make cooperation chains, even if it does dumb intelligences that do nothing at the end of them. This is a pretty easy choice right here. I'm just going to put up a Horns and the Scavenger, and just bump the population. We'll ignore the fact that it has cooperation, it doesn't matter. I mean, intelligence, or does it? Should I just do this and push it all the way, eat once, intelligence once, and be like, yeah, I'm done? Is that better than Scavenger? Probably, given that, you know, I've still got 1 card left over for it, and the foraging means I'm going to be doing better on both the initial eat and this. Horns is a really acceptable card to go with. If this guy plays an intelligence, he'll, like, extinct this, and that won't be fun, but, I can't do anything about it and Regularus wins. I mean, I could have tried to put 3 population into these. Okay, it's not an intelligence, because he's got no cards. So he can't attack this anymore, and I'm not sure what his plans are. Oh, it's a climbing. Cool, he's gonna go and kill Regularus for me. Cheers, bro. Oh, so there's only one, so I'm only going to get 4. That's good times. Still going to put it in a population eating with this would be 1 less point. This point for the population. So he should definitely eat the scavengers in some order first. That is just obviously the wrong decision. You eat the things, one of the things that's going to get food from you eating. He's not going to eat them at all. Okay. Given that Regularus is the real competition here, I mean other than me, but he can't eat me, I think that didn't make any sense, because I think Regularus really does win that, and if we next 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 points off of Regularus, we'll see. So I think it was pretty reasonable to prevent 7 of Regularus's points. Regularus still won, even with that many points taken away. Because Regularus makes cooperation chains when he gets cooperations. And then nobody eats him. Not my fault, I didn't eat anyone that game.